So it looks like Trippie Red's official track list to Mansion Music is officially out, man. The official track list. Let me just start off with one thing. There's some rumors. There's some big rumors swirling all over Twitter and social media, and even some Reddit threads as well. I'm not really big on the Reddit stuff just because it's so damn toxic there. Just look at No Jumper, man. Just how toxic it is. They're just going against their own kind. By their own kind, they're starting beefs with all the hosts and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But man, Trippie Red's about to drop a brand new project, Mansion Music, and this track list is absolutely flooded. Kind of just like a humongous tsunami just wiping out a city, and that would be super savage, but that's just how many features are on this track list. I think there's only 3 solo songs in this track list, and it's just so long. And one thing I want to say is, like, man, Trippie Red can hold his own in projects. Just look at the project Trippie Night. Trippie Night, man, he held his own with that project. He only had 3 features. He had Reese LaFleur, Young Thug, and that was on Forever Ever. And then Travis Scott and Dark Knight Demo. And this project came on 2018. 14 tracks, solid track list, solid length, and a few classic songs. It wasn't my favorite Trippie Red song, but it definitely just really had that vibe, you know what I mean? Taking a Walk is a generational song. It was just beautiful, you know what I mean? And he can just hold his own on these track lists. Sometimes Trippie Red just drops way too much. Just like way too many features, you know what I mean? Like even a Love Letter to You 3, it still had like a bunch of features. It had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I had about 12 features on there out of the 16 tracks, but it wasn't really needed. He still held his own. But this brand new project, literally every single song except 3 has features, and it's not needed. Track number 1 is Mansion Music. Track number 2 is Atlantis featuring Chief Keef. And I think that one's going to be heavy. Psycho featuring Future. I think that would be pretty fire as well. Fully Loaded featuring Future and Little Baby. That would probably be a banger. Like, a lot of these songs in the track list here look like they're going to be crazy good singles. You know what I mean? Nightcrawler featuring Juice WRLD. That one's going to do numbers because it's just Juice WRLD. You know what I mean? Juice WRLD's whole community is just cult-like. Van Helsing, that's number 9, and that's a solo track. So, like, I think he's kind of going in the darker rage, kind of Cardi, Chief Keef sound and shit. Like, kind of like Summer's Fallen Raven, but the first half of Fallen Raven. Crazy Train featuring Travis Scott. That one's going to be a hit for sure, if they promote it right. Like, Crazy Train, like a lot of people have made videos about the snippets. I did watch one video. I think it was Fitz Record Bryce. Shout out Bryce if you're watching this. I follow you on Twitter and stuff like that, but like I just don't really care about the snippets. Like you can't really hear the snippets, you know what I mean? Like there would be a few artists that listen to snippets and be like, yo, you need to drop that, like Little Uzi Vert, like like Little Uzi Vert, you know what I mean? He has a bunch of snippets that I just really want to drop. Like just doesn't drop. Like it just bugs me when artists like preview songs. It's like I don't care. I just want to see the finished product. Track number 10 is Muscles featuring Lil Durk. That one's probably gonna go hard in the streets. Goodfellas, Not a Wick. Not a Wick is alright for me. Killionaire featuring Kodak Black. High Hopes featuring Big 30. Die featuring Lucky. That one's definitely gonna be like a Lucky style track. Who Else featuring Rich the Kid. You know, this album may actually be crazy. Biggest Bird featuring Summers. There's a whole little meme around that situation. I don't really follow Summers like that necessarily. I like following Raven, but like I don't fully know the whole trend to it. Hideout featuring Fiji and Macintosh. And then you guys remember there is like this viral clip going around that there's a Playboy Cardi feature on the brand new Trippie Red project. I have a feeling it's actually Fiji and Macintosh. Fiji and Macintosh, I believe he's signed to Trippie Red, or at least in the same label. Let's go to Fiji Macintosh. Fiji Macintosh. Yeah, Fiji Macintosh is pretty good. He just started dropping music recently. His most recent song is called Fentanyl. But the one that I'm thinking about is called Blue Hair Dye. That one sounds literally like Playboy Cardi. It's like a carbon copy of Playboy Cardi. And that song was a 10 out of 10. It came out in 2021, and that one's fire. So I think the popular snippet everybody's thinking about is actually Fiji Macintosh. You know what I mean? Because like Cardi just doesn't. He doesn't like doing features unless the song is already lit. And his last big feature was Mr. Rage. So a lot of people were thinking that Playboy Cardi would be on Mansion Music, but that's not the case. I don't think he's on here. And the next track is Witchcraft featuring Rilo Rodriguez. I think Rilo Rodriguez is getting his own lane, but to me he's mid. Toilet Water featuring Ski Master Slump God. That one's gonna be a banger. Like, you know, I'll just bring back those old 2018, 2017 SoundCloud days. And Ski Master Slump God, he needs to drop music. Like, I don't understand. Like, he's such a good artist. Why doesn't he drop music? And if you're gonna take so long to drop music, make the albums kind of like Denzel Curry and just make your lane. You know what I mean? Because people are gonna stop caring, and I'm kind of stopped caring about Ski Master. I'm kind of forgot about him. Next track is Pure featuring G Herbo, and that's just really hard to imagine a G Herbo and Trippie Redd song. It's like, I mean, maybe this whole album is just like a flex. Trippie Redd is just kind of like, yo, I've been in the game like 6 years now. It's time for my flowers. Next track is RMH Dawn, featuring Rob 49. I don't know who Rob 49 is. I've heard his name a few times, but I don't really know. None featuring the Baby. I think that track is gonna be probably mid. But Lil Baby was one of the artists that I think was actually successfully canceled. Because if you think about it, his whole homophobic slur at the concert situation, he just got canceled, and he actually got canceled. An artist who I think is impossible to cancel, and it's just proven. That's Kanye West. Like, if you notice the most recent post about Kanye West getting married secretly, everybody's praising him. And remember 2 months ago, everyone was like, yo, I don't mess with Kanye West anymore. But once Kanye West drops new music and has a new decent woman like Bianca Sensory, who's pretty bad, Kanye's just uncancelable. Next track is Rocco featuring Chief Keef, and then Armin Dawn featuring Rob 49, The Baby. Swag Like Ohio Part 2 featuring Lil B. And I think Swag Like Ohio was actually a song by Lil B that was popular. I never really messed with Lil B. And then the last track is Colors featuring Kodak Black, which is already Kodak Black already has a feature on there. So this is just going to be an interesting project. I'm really curious to see what this does first week. Trippie Night did 81K with a Drake feature. And this is when the streaming era was slowly starting to kind of go downhill. My guess, Trippie's going to sell 56K with Mansion Music. Some people will say that's a flop, but by no means that's a flop. Like, his song, ! Which is kind of copying X. I guess it was kind of just like a praise to X, you know what I mean? Trippie Redd is known for copying a lot of stuff, but reality is, like, Trippie Redd's rockstar vocals, I think, kind of just influenced a lot of people as well. But I believe, yeah, so sold 51K first week. So I think I'll go around that range. And is fucking pretty fire project. I think it's actually one of my favorite Trippie Redd projects. Like, let's just go to this track list of ! Because that one's underrated. Like, there is just some songs in there that I really enjoy, and I feel like it's an underrated Trippie Redd project. Like, ! Man, too bad they took off that Playboy Cardi feature, because Playboy Cardi is just like, nah, I'm getting off it. It was on the streaming platforms 1.2, but Playboy Cardi is like, no, I don't like mixing on that. Yeah, I think ! may be my favorite Trippie Redd project. Weird, really how it is. Under Enemy Arms, I loved. Lil Wayne, that song was fire. I liked a lot. Snakeskin, and then even the title track, ! was pretty fire. But yeah, like, even, yeah, 56K is what I think Trippie Redd will sell with Mansion Music. Pegasus sold 60K, which was pretty good for, like, I don't know. I feel like Pegasus just sounded like a throwaway album. It was just like, yo, I haven't dropped. I need to drop. And he just threw it out there. You know what I mean? Life's a Trip sold 72K, which was really good in 2018. I know the streaming numbers were way higher, but he was only assigned to 10,000 projects, and that wasn't even like technically a major. You know what I mean? Trippie Night, obviously 81K first week. A Love Letter to You 3 first week sales was pretty high with 84. I believe that was his highest. Or was it? No, actually, A Love Letter to You 4, which had some of my favorite Trippie Redd songs on there as well. And yeah, I'm just ranting on because, I enjoy Trippie Redd a lot. Like, I really do. Sold 104K first week. Like, A Love Letter to You 4 may be my favorite Trippie Redd project. That's debatable. But yo, let me know in the comments, guys, what do you guys think about this Trippie Redd track list? Is this a W? Is this an L? Is there too many features like I was saying? How much do you think he'll sell first week? Like I said, I think it's going to be 56K. And if he sells under 30K, that's a Trippie Redd flop. You know what I mean? At the highest, he would sell 70K, but I'm putting my money down on 56K. So let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, I can just keep on talking for a long time. So if you enjoy this video, be on the lookout for some YouTube lives. I do TikTok lives as well, so I have a bit of that experience as well. So let me know in the comments, like this video, subscribe.